YouTube. So I've just put this chicken tikka in the oven. I'm currently going to film for you a full day of eating on a rest day. Obviously, before the new year, I did a full day of eating on a training day. My macros have remained the same. So yeah, obviously put on a few pounds over Christmas, and now we're just keeping things the same. Obviously waiting for that to kind of just settle. And yeah, I just thought I would show you a rest day because it's very different from a training day. I've mentioned it before, but obviously very high carb training day, low fat. And then a rest day is very different. It's high fat, high protein and lowish carb. They've kind of gone up a bit more now. They got down to 155 at one point, which for me was quite low. It meant that I was having to choose meals that were quite low on carb or just like no carb whatsoever really. Whereas now I've got a little bit more flexibility. So this morning I had 40 grams of oats with 20 grams of whey and 20 grams of peanut butter as well, and then 15 grams of jam, because I'm starting to realise I can add bits of carbs like extra. I wouldn't have had jam previously, whereas now I've got a little bit more room to add carbs in over the day. But I'm going to just have a very kind of fat focused, protein focused meal now, which is like just basically what I'm having is a chicken and avocado salad. Yum, I know. I got these tikka chicken breast steaks from Asda, so I always kind of order my shopping online. Well, not always, but a lot of the time when I want a bulk of items. And sometimes they do substitutes because for whatever reason they didn't have any chicken in. So these arrived and I thought, actually I can probably have them on a rest day. They're a little bit higher in fat because of like the tikka and stuff, and the dress, like, you know, the sauce that's on top of it. But I thought I'll keep it for my rest days. So I've just banged it all in the oven now into 4 little separate portions. I'll cook the others off and freeze them for like other rest days. So I'm gonna have that now, make up a little salad, and that'll be my meal for lunch. So the only bit of this meal that I really need to weigh out is the avocado. Obviously this is negligible calories, lettuce, tomatoes and cucumber. So I will just weigh out the avocado. Not got much left because this is leftover from my last rest day, which was Thursday. And it's Sunday now. So that's always my rest days. Always my rest days are Sundays and Thursdays. So I'll just see how much is on this, to be fair, and I'll just track it in as the value. I tend to just track my first few meals as I fancy, as I see fit, and then as it gets closer towards the end of the day, I'll start to, you know, count out what the values and make sure that I actually track in the right amount and fit the macros for the day. But the first couple of meals I just tend to track as I go, and then I'll start to worry about it later in the day, if that makes sense. 54 grams, fair enough. I might just take a little bit off the stone to get 55. Nice, a bit more of a round number. I am at the desk now. It's a working Sunday for me because I have basically been working my ass off this last couple of weeks because I am transitioning across to a new app for my clients. Basically just and yeah, it's just taking time to put everyone across on the new app and just generally get their feedback on it as well. Any comments they have, I'm obviously sending it across to the creators and just making sure everything's running as smoothly as it can be. But yeah, so I've got a couple of people on my list today to get their program set up for them. So I'm just kind of slowly working my way through my client list and just getting a couple of people a day moved across to it. So got a couple to set up today, and I'm going to get at least one done now before I go and do my rest day cardio, 20 minutes on the stairs. And while I do that, I've got this beautiful dark chocolate. It's the best one around. Lidl salted caramel, 70%. It's actually beautiful. So I'm going to have a couple of pieces of that while I do this, just to get my fats up. I've got to sort of keep being mindful of those because obviously don't want to get to the end of the day and have absolutely loads. That happened the other day, and I ended up, I think I just had like just loads of avocado in the end, because it's just pure fat, mainly anyway. Like, I've got other sources, like obviously carbs in the chocolate. Cheese has got lots of protein in it as well, and when I just literally want to get the fats up, it's like I ended up just having like loads of avocado. But I just don't want to have to end up eating random things if I can help it. So yes, gonna have a couple of pieces of this beautiful thing while I do a bit of work, and I'll catch you at the next snack. And so I'm just gonna have one of these now. I love these. They're 4 for £3 in Asda. I think that's right. Yeah. And so it's good. They're just 150 grams and it's 15 grams of protein. So this keeps my protein up on the rest days. So I have 2 of these, to be honest. So I'm going to have one of these now, and then I'll have another one. So it's this time now. I'll probably have another one about 3:30. Okay, just got in from my steps. It's 3:10 now. So yeah, I like to get my steps done when it's still light outside, because it's quite nice. As you can see, I'm nice and rosy cheeked now from the cold outdoors. It's a little bit chilly today. And I always like to have intra workout for my cardio sessions. Obviously, like on the instructions, sort of like how to consume, it does say, like, you know, you can have it daily. Of course you can have it daily. Obviously it's great, you know, intra workout, it's got the full panel of essential amino acids, so these are going to replenish while you're training. But it's also got potassium and sodium, so like, but it actually has pink Himalayan salt, so that's even better for hydration. So yeah, I just like it when I'm doing my cardio. It also tastes nice, very, very nice. I've never tried the watermelon gummy candy before. I've had lots of the other Innova Farm EAA flavours. But yeah, so I just asked my sponsor to send me this one so I could try it. So I literally cannot find the scooper anywhere. I just can't find it. So for now, honestly, I'm going to try it one more time in front of you guys. I swear they've like not included a scooper. Like, I literally can't find it. It must be like some sort of error when they were putting the tubs together. But yeah, so I'm just weighing out the suggested serving size instead, so I know that I don't end up having way too much or way too little, because usually like the scoop, obviously the size of the scoop is the size of the serving you should have. So yeah, I'm just weighing it out like this. I think it says it's like 18.5 grams, so I don't have a decimal point scaled, it's not that accurate, so I just weigh out 18 grams. And that's that. So yeah, it keeps me nice and hydrated. Obviously when I sweat out, it's then being immediately replenished with the sodium. So yeah, have this while I'm doing my 20-minute Stairmaster cardio. And after I've done that, I'm going to come back and do some more of these client setups for the new app, and pretty much just chill for the rest of Sunday. I like to just kind of use Sunday night to get ready as well. Just get ready and prepare for the week. So yeah, that's it. I thought it'd be a good day to film a full day of eating, because I'm not really doing much today apart from just the usual ticking boxes and doing some work. So I thought that'd be a good day to do a full day of eating of what I just generally have all the time when I'm on a rest day. As you can see, it's now pitch black outside, which does not mean it's nighttime. It means it's 5 p.m. So I'm going to get on with my second yogurt. I've got a vanilla one. Didn't choose it. It was an Asda substitute again. But vanilla's nice. It's fine. Probably going to have another couple of pieces of this as well, maybe 1 or 2, and that'll be like a little intermittent snack now, kind of peckish. And then I'll hold off until dinner. I've got a burger in the fridge, which I'll have with like loads of cheese and some potatoes and oats pre-bed as always. There's pretty much rest day food. Obviously there's a lot less of it than training day. So it's nice because it means that I'm not shoveling down loads of carbs all day, and I just get some nice little snacks and meals. Who dis? Just me, getting some more snacks. I forget that I have an okay amount of food on a rest day now. So I've tracked in all my macros for the rest of the day now, which is, like I said earlier, I kind of tend to do that as I get towards the end of the day. I'm like, right, okay, I need to actually work out the rest of the day to make sure that I do hit them on the money, which I'm very good at doing. But yeah, like I said, I sort of have similar things every day. So it's like, you know, oats in the morning, sort of a salad for lunch, a couple of yogurts, bits of chocolate throughout the day. And, you know, fats go in from avocado as well. And then I have fats left in the evening for like burger and cheese meal with some potatoes. And then I'd have like a bowl of oats before bed. And I'd always have a protein shake as well, like in the afternoon, because just to get the protein up to 200. So I forgot I had that. So I'm going to have that now. I'm going to go for the marshmallow cereal milk ghost way. It's literally unbelievable as a shake. I love all the little bits of marshmallows in it. So yeah, I'm gonna have, oh, what did I track in? 52 grams. Sounds random, but if you want to get your macros on the money, you have to have some random quantities in there somewhere. So it's 52. And I'm gonna just have that with about 300 mils of almond milk, which is about 40 calories or something like that. Nothing major. But yeah, obviously if you're having like normal milk and stuff, like cow's milk, that does add a lot more calories. So I tend to go for almond milk in my cereal and when I have shakes. Plus almond milk generally tastes pretty nice. So that's that. Obviously, you know that, you know, Ghost is stocked by my sponsor, Impact. You can always use my code Emily10, get discount. Support me, support the brand. So this tends to blend pretty well, and then when you look in it, I'll show you. Lots of marshmallow. So to me, that is an elite shake right there. So I'm gonna have this, and then also, again, I forget, my carbs are like an okay amount now. So I can fit in a square bar, woo, on my rest day. 200 carbs actually goes quite far if you're sort of careful. It's like, had I had carbs with my lunch, instead of having like just a chicken and avocado salad, I wouldn't have had room for this, but here we go. Get a nice little snack, put my calories across throughout the day. Christ, look at me. I don't wash my hair after cardio. I just feel like I'll wash it in the morning. I have a shower, obviously. I just don't wash my hair. So, yeah. I feel like I could have made an effort today for this YouTube video. But realistically speaking, this is a Sunday in the house where I'm literally just doing work, going and getting my steps and cardio. Am I really going to put makeup on for a YouTube video? Nope. Do you guys wear makeup on a Sunday when you're not seeing anyone? I bet you don't. So, keeping it real. Yeah, I'm just so low maintenance at this point. It's unbelievable. But, you know, you guys can relate because, come on, we all look like this on a Sunday when we're in the house by ourselves. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go and have these. And see you in a bit. Hello, you lovely lots. So, that was the rest day, full day of eating. Completed. I never tend to film my last couple of meals on a full day of eating. Because, yeah, that's just my downtime in the evening when I just want to not be on any technology, really. So, yeah, I kind of just showed them to you. Well, the potato meal anyway. Without, you know, I mean, you don't see a bowl of oats. You know what a bowl of oats looks like. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I do things. You kind of get the idea. I sort of track the first couple of meals in, roughly, you know, to like similar to what I'd have on any other day, really. So I don't go wild with my meal choices. They tend to stay fairly similar. I think that's what makes tracking easy if you're going to do it properly, is choosing a select few meals that you kind of consistently have. I think when people try to be like really sporadic all the time, as lovely as that is, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing to do that, I'm just saying that will lead to inaccuracies. That will lead to days when you just don't hit the macros on the money, which is fine if you're not taking things maybe as seriously as I am. But it's just, obviously I'm opting to not have a meal plan at this point, which means that, yes, I can have a little tiny bit of flexibility with what I eat. However, you know, there's not that much flexibility, really. It's basically like it's almost like a glorified meal plan. I just kind of stick to the same meals, but vary the quantities sometimes and just slightly have something slightly different if I feel like it. Like some days I'm just not hungry for potatoes in the evening, and you can get obviously a lot of pasta, a lot less pasta, but have, you know, a hefty amount of carbs from that. So like sometimes I think pasta just goes down faster, doesn't sit on my stomach as much. Some days I'm really hungry and I want the potatoes to fill me up. So it just depends. I think when I filmed that training day, full day of eating last time, I struggled, didn't I? Because I had no appetite that day. But since Christmas, appetite's back, firing, nice. I've not felt any issues with eating. So yeah, I'm more than happy eating what I'm eating at the moment. So basically it's 3,000 calories just shy of on a training day, and 2,400 on a rest day. So yeah, clearly I need a lot less food on a rest day when compared to the days when I'm training, when you know how I train. So yeah, I do need quite a significant amount more calories when I'm training. So that's pretty much where we're at now. I'm currently 29 weeks out, just shy of, actually, just 28 and 5 days or whatever. So yeah, but got about eight-ish weeks left of the off season now, so I don't foresee my food getting much higher. I am at a point in my off season now where I do just feel like a lump of lard most of the time. Yeah, I'm very heavy right now. My knees are sore when I'm walking because I'm just heavier than I need to be for my height. I'm heavier than I've ever been. I've not had to carry this much weight before when I'm stepping along, you know, so my knees are taking the toll as well. I don't fit into most of my clothes, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm definitely ready for the off season to be finished, but you know, at the same time, I am enjoying my training on that side of things. I'm enjoying having the free weights movements in there, which I'll be pulling them out when prep starts, because it's just not worth it, like trying to hoist up some dumbbells for like a dumbbell press and things like that, which I tend to then just slap back down on my legs before I drop it on the floor, and I don't want to be doing that to my legs when I'm on prep. So yeah, training will be changing as I start to transition into prep. That's all to come though. So yeah, I will obviously keep you guys updated. I kind of just wanted to do this video to kind of get the ball rolling again for 2023. Otherwise, I think a lot of people that do YouTube and stuff can just kind of lose the habit of it when the new year hits. And I definitely wasn't in the habit. I was like, oh, I don't really want to film YouTube this week, but I just thought I'll just do it. It's here now. I've done it. Hope you enjoyed it. Probably wasn't my best film video ever, but it's been done. And yeah, anything else you particularly want to see, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just keep going as I see fit. And yeah, prep starts soon, guys, so there'll be a lot of exciting things to follow this year. And until then, like this video if you did like it. Subscribe if you are new. We're nearly at 600 subscribers now. 6 more and we're there, so that would be cool. Little mini milestone. Yeah, that's it from me. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.